Howdy folks, Nathan Trevor, Coin Roll Hunter, here with all my pennies on this table, except for I've got a few in the other room where I'm sorting my Wheaties. Alright, and here are all my 1958s through 09s that I found in wheat boxes, and all the 09 to 58D, and here are my S's, and basically I need to continue to stack all my Wheaties here, and then as I get rolls, I'm gonna roll them up. And there's more Wheaties there I need to sort. And all these coins here are kind of mysteries to me. I've been putting them away, basically these ones. And then yesterday, I rolled all these, which were loose pennies all over my house. And I'm gonna go through them all, and if I need stuff for my kids' books or my book, if I can upgrade a coin that I found, then I'll do that. And hopefully, we'll also find a lot of stuff to give away in Season 4. Okay, and we're starting off slow with a 2020 roll of Lincolns. And roll number 2 had a bunch of Zinkin I need to return, a couple newer Canadian, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2009, and one Wheatie. So that was a weird one. And another roll of 2020s. Okay, these next two are from a purchase I just made, and I think they're all 1964. So let me double check real quick, and then I'll roll these back up. They are not all 64, but they're all young heads. So I'm gonna double check my Canadian book to see if I need any young heads. And if I do, I'll look through these. Otherwise, I'll just put them here with the to be stored pile. Canadian bullion. And it looks like I need the 54, the 59, and the 60. So let me go through these real quick and see if I can find one of those. Okay, folks, and I'm super excited because, well, and so is Misty, because I found each one of the ones I needed. There were 4 1960, 2 1959, and the oldest coin in the entire lot was the lone 1954. And then after that, it was 57. So pretty cool, and let me put those in. Okay, we got those young head Canadians into my book, and I just opened this, and it was just a bunch of stuff that I bought, 33 pennies that I have to return. And I combined them with some of those 2009s. I'm gonna return those. And so now I've got 3 piles. Zinkin returns, copper coins, and Wheaties. And there's a nice 1969S. I mean, really nice. Just came out of one of these. All right, roll number 6 is this one. More 2020s, and I may keep these. All right, 2020 plus zinc. Okay, here's an interesting one, and it says 10, 10, 20. So this is one of the hunts I did, and these are the coins I brought back from up north. So this will be fun. And I think I just posted this video for this hunt, but there's 20 copper Lincolns, 16 Zinkins, 4 dimes, 1 fake ideal money, 3 foreigns, including 4 foreigns, including Canadians, and including 1 George copper. And that must have been a great hunt. So I'll sort these out and keep looking. All right, this one had some AU Lincoln copper that I must have pulled out over the years. Roll 9 is a mystery, except there's a Wheatie at the end. And this could be a wheat roll. Indeed it is. There's a steel cent and a 1916 here. And I opened this with my Dunbar hoard. So I'm gonna put this over there with the wheat pennies, and we'll sort these later. Roll 10, more 2020Ds. Roll 11 says special CU. I'm not gonna look through it now, but it's just probably coins that look neat to me. Roll 11 has no writing on it, and it's a total mystery. And pretty sure this was a to be returned roll, and I'm gonna double check, but 90% sure. Roll 12 might be the same thing. Returns. Indeed, to be returned. All right, this one says 50s wheat for flip, and so these should be nice. And maybe that's old writing, but these are not 50s. But they are nice looking copper. Roll 14 and 15 short. And 14's a return. Okay, and 15 looks like some fun finds, I guess. but I don't see any Wheaties. Okay, and so far we're going to store 2020, 2020, Copper Canadian, 2020, 2020, and then that roll of Loomis, which is a 2018 roll. And they're already circulated. It's not really even special, but I don't know. I have it. So this is the last roll, and it says fines of the rolls that I had rolled up before. And let's see. And this roll was indeed from one of my hunts, and I do remember it. And I saw one Wheatie at least. But let me sort this out, and looks like some throwaways too. And just for my copper pile, 25 Zinkins, and I'll check for a couple, see if they look nice, but I think I'm throwing them back. There was the one Wheatie with the blue on it, and one Canadian, so interesting roll. All right, and now these ones. Okay, almost all Canadians. And this 1987D is amazing, but has something on it. And the next one looks to be more Canadian and more 2009. And more Canadians. And that was a fun roll. Bunch of Canadians. I see one George there. 5 nice copper. These two, a 2020 and a 2009. And then I don't remember finding this, but this awesome Egyptian looking 1 cent. It looks really old, but... And I don't know anything about it, and I don't see a date. And roll 24, which is the 4th of the kind I rolled, has the same mix as pretty much everything we've opened so far. And that is some nice Lincoln Memorial copper, bunch of Canadians, 2020, 2009s, and I think there was one Zinkin that I threw back. Roll 25, a bunch of 2009s, and I'm going to return all these. And I kept a couple over there. And a couple weird looking ones, zinc and 77. 2 more copper and 1 Canadian. And next one, more 2009s. And then this shellacked 1968. Couple weird Zinkins here. A concave copper. 1 Canadian, 1962 Younghead, and then these copper. And it's more Canada. Ooh, including a bird scent, and these look awesome. I think we're roll 28, and these ones came out all nice looking copper. So let me check them real quick. Well, not that nice, but maybe I just pulled out some toners over time. Roll 29 so far, I see a 1951 Canadian and a couple Wheaties, so this might be a cool roll. Okay, I'm just gonna put the Wheaties in here and add the 4 I found thus far, and then we'll deal with those later. And I see a 2020, a 2009, a couple Wheaties, and we got 2 throwbacks, some cool Zinkins, including a bunch of 2020s, a couple 2009s, all this nice copper, Lincoln Memorials, and 21 Wheaties, and 2 Canadians. And this 1956 is really, really beautiful. Although it doesn't look so great here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Got a really nice tone to it, but doesn't show up perfect on camera. And I got the Wheaties in here. And on to roll, I think 30 of 42. Nice copper and Canadians. And that was 6 Canadian, 8 Wheaties, 10, 18, 19 Zinkins, including 1 2009. And a bunch of nice copper. And some fun pennies here, including, I think, my last few proofs. I've given almost all the other ones away. And I think I saw a couple Wheaties. Oh, yeah. Cool. And roll 39 is full of copper Canadians. And I think I've already looked at these ones to see if they fit in my book. But we'll see again. Roll 40 looks like almost all Canadians, but there's a couple US in there. And our final roll. And roll 42 is mostly Canadian, but I see some Wheaties, 10 Wheaties, and a 1980. Okay, and all my Canadians add up to 181 non-copper, so steel or whatever. 258 total copper, and that includes 20 King George VI and 3 bird scent. And I put these, I'm gonna roll them, so we'll have 5 Canadian rolls to go with my other couple Canadian rolls. And something awesome happened, and the 1940, the 1941, and the 1945 are all King George VI that I have. And so I pulled the nicest 40, the nicest 41, and the nicest 45. And as of now, I only need 2 more George VI, the 1937 and the 1939. And as for the 5th, and we've got 3 new Canadian rolls, and I don't really want to keep these, but you know, they're out of circulation, and they're just gonna go in my box along with my 2020s and my other Canadians so far. And then maybe later we'll add some of these copper to my storage. And that copper was a lot of fun, and I didn't film it all, but I put a lot of coins in this book and upgraded. And now I'm gonna spread out all these Zinkins, and I definitely can make some upgrades because I wasn't really trying to find Zinkins, and so recently I've been pulling them out so I could upgrade the placeholders I've put in there. Okay folks, and that wraps it up. I got my Lincoln Cents book updated with a lot of cool Zinkins and a lot of cool copper. So that was a fun sorting video for me, and I put those other cents away into storage, and we'll forget about them for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the next one. Bye.